Everyone's talking about this big battle that's gonna be going down around the capital. Sure hope all the folks over in Heimdall are doing okay. I know. I can go and get everyone to evacuate. It's not too late. Assume we finished the laundry then? Laundry, yeah, I'll get right on it. Even the radio's been broadcasting details on what's gonna happen. If they're not gonna do it, then it's up to me. I'll have to go and get everyone to evacuate. Advance. I'll be expecting you to do the cleaning after the laundry is done. Cleaning, yeah, you know I'm good for it. Oh dear. Well, look at you. You seem to be enjoying yourself, Log. Oh, hey guys, is it true that you'll be helping with the liberation of Heimdall? Can't pretend I'm not worried about how much danger you'll be in. But I know what it feels like to want to fight to protect your family. So I'm not going to try and stop you. Good luck. I'll be wishing you all the best. Thanks, Yuna. We'll make it through. And I'll hold you to that. Careful out there, okay? And good luck. I'll be wishing you all the best. I'm gonna eat like never before. It's been a month since I've actually been able to eat again instead of just manning the counter all the time. Just leave me to it, okay? I'm gonna eat like never before. Cares about whatever battles and what's going on. What I care about right now is this food right here. The Rifle Group currently refuses to provide either faction with any weaponry. Fortunately, there's no real effect in the short term, as both armies are fully supplied with our weapons already. To make matters worse, the Alliance has the Azure Knight in their possession. The odds don't favor the Imperial Army right now, that's for sure. 3rd and 4th Division are on the move, but I don't know how I feel about their chances of victory. Difficult, bloody battle is about to get guaranteed, though. We'll have to be on guard just in case things spread. What'd you think? Picked a really good spot this time, didn't I? Picked one that was too good, dummy. I was worried about you. Sorry. I was all excited because I got better at hide and seek. All I did was make Toddy worry about me. Oh. Yeah. When did he get this good at hiding? Thought he'd gone kidnapped or something. He's still kind of dumb. So I've just got another reason to worry about him. The radio says the war's final battle is about to begin. It's supposed to be fought near Heimdall too. It's pretty far away, but I'm still feeling nervous. I should go out and find Todd. If I don't bring him in, he might end up staying out until it's dark. Heimdall's a long way from Rua, but that doesn't mean I'm not nervous. I'll have to make sure Todd stays in today. It's a crying shame old Gwyn won't come back here. He just told me he'd leave everything around here to me, and that was that. Selfish old cute. Wouldn't kill him to think about how others feel sometime. Maybe you should give that a try yourself before you start recommending it to someone else. Come on now, don't lump me in with a weirdo like him. I'm always doing the stuff he asked me to. That ain't sympathy, I don't know what is. Well, either way, downtown Rua's like my backyard. You ain't got a thing to worry about here. I'll see if I can make some progress on the thing Gwyn asked me to look into too. The battle's gonna be on the other side of the Schwarzdrache barrier. It ain't got nothing to do with us. Besides, whatever happens down there, we've got the chairman and a healthy provincial army to look after us. Telling you, we're gonna be just fine, so quit your worrying. I got some serious bad vibes about this battle. What are we gonna do if the Alliance wins? Stop working for them all over again. I don't think I could bring myself to go to work today. No way. There's optimism and then there's idiocy. Things are getting worse and worse here. I don't know how you could just laugh it off like that. I swear, you're worried too darn much these days. We're gonna wake tomorrow and everything's gonna be sorted out, I'm telling you. I can only imagine how terrified the people of Heimdall must be right now. I suppose we were in a very similar situation ourselves not long ago. Heart goes out to all the innocent people going to get caught up in all of this. Our sales are finally starting to return to normal, and now there's a battle going on over in Heimdall? It's preventing us from shipping goods around the country, so I can only hope it's over and done with soon. Still anyone's guess when things are going to return to normal. Still no exporting going on either. Everyone was understandably excited when Rua was liberated, but this situation here could still stand to improve significantly. We do much better business in times of peace than times of war. I only hope we can go back to those times soon. Hopefully. there don't seem to be many airships or trains on the move today. If it were just one day, the effect would be negligible, but this is a city of industry. No one here can ship out the goods they make to the rest of the world. This city is in for a rough future. As frustrating as it is, all we can do is hope for the best. The last thing any of us want is to go back to the way things were when this province was caught up in the war. So the Imperial Army and the Noble Alliance are about to clash for the last time. Maybe it's wrong to think about it like this, but it makes me sick knowing all of their weapons are from the same company. Guess a more optimistic person would see that as a testament to their quality. It's hard for me to be happy about it. Seiru has had the same general stance on war since the Middle Ages. Never even thought about it until now. Just hope we can go back to living in peace before too long. Grandmother took a liking to Linda while she was here, so she's really worried about her now. She's been stressing ever since she heard Linda be taking part in the battle today. I'm concerned as well, but I wish she would just calm down a little. Grandmother can come across as very grumpy and unpleasant, but she also gets emotional easy. I really wish she'd calm down. I mean, it's not as though Linda will be out on the front lines or anything. Is it true that Linda and her sister are taking part in that big battle today? What's the world coming to when girls their age have to go out and fight? The times we live in, I tell you. Well, if they must, they must. But you be sure to keep an eye on them. And don't do anything crazy yourselves either. Still just students, too. What sort of world do we live in where we have students fighting in a war? Just make sure you don't get hurt. Goes for both Linda and the rest of you. A freight train with a large number of tanks on board just passed by. Can you assume they must belong to the 3rd Armored Division? Truly intimidating designs. Try to think of how many fatalities they will cause when the battle begins. We're all Erebonians. What reason do we have to fight and kill each other like this? Indeed, Wolf. It's hard to feel any happiness when you know a battle is about to begin. It's even worse when you know that your fellow countrymen make up both sides. Sure, Heimdall seems far away, but this battle has everything to do with us. The capital is the center of the country's railway network, and if that stops, wave goodbye to shipping our stuff anywhere. I hope this battle doesn't end up taking too long. Now that we're finally producing things again, the railway stopping would be a real black eye. Every time the future starts looking bright, something like this happens to darken it up again. All flights to and from the capital are cancelled due to the impending battle. It's also put our flights elsewhere onto irregular schedules. Explaining this to every single customer I see is truly suffering. The Rogner family told us to make sure the airport was prepared for any emergencies. A reasonable request, really. Far away from Heimdall, but you never know whether or not we'll be affected. But preparing for the worst only makes me more nervous. Still, someone's got to do it, and I guess it's me. That hijacking incident is still fresh in our minds. We're going to risk flying if our airships won't return safely. Now might be a good time to check the emergency handbook, actually. Alright, there's the final checks finished up. Given her main systems a thorough tune-up, too, so she should be purring like a kitten. Tell me there was a chance she might end up having to take someone on from the air while you're aboard. Should that happen, she'll be able to handle herself just fine. Good luck. Looking forward to seeing you back here. Now that I've come this far, there's no way I won't back you the rest of the way. Good luck. I'm looking forward to welcoming you back here safely. I heard on the radio that there's going to be some big, decisive battle in Heimdall. Be nice to see the war come to an end, but it would only decrease the number of customers coming here. The hotel's future is looking bleak indeed. Ugh. Sometimes I wish I could be even half as carefree as Papri is. I'm just not wired that way, though. La la la! Today is another beautiful day full of happiness and music. Sure, that special news broadcast sounded all serious and scary, but what am I gonna gain by worrying about that? I'm just gonna do my own job, and I'm sure things will work out. Things are gonna be fine. I just have to focus on making sure I'm happy and getting my work done. Everyone seems so concerned over the upcoming battle. I can understand why, but I don't think there's any point in getting all worked up about it. Our ancestors lived in times just as tumultuous as these, and they made it through all right in the end. If we remain calm, so will we. The city has been drawn into war before, and it will be again, but our ancestors endured and lived to tell the tale. we remain calm, so will we. Yes. I'm starting to feel like it's never going to get through to you no matter how many times I explain it. You know, now I think of it, I think this is that purple-haired maid's hometown. I saw her walking into the Reinfeld building the other day, and she's just as dreamy as she ever was. Oh, is that your girlfriend or something? Oh, of course not! I never even held hands with her, or stared deeply into her eyes, or even asked her her name. Ah, so she's a total stranger. Right. But she served me some amazing food while wearing an apron back in Trista. And the way she smiled when she handed it to me. She's my goddess. I just know it. My head feels so weird all of a sudden. And now I'm depressing myself again. What do I do, Ricky? How am I supposed to contain all of this overflowing passion? Triple dot. I know, maybe I'll rekindle my old dream of becoming a poet. Not only would it impress her, but she'd be my inspiration. Winters, frost thaws, and the sounds of paradise fill the air. Yeah, there we go. I'm a natural at this. This morning, Anton just blurted out that he wanted to become a street-performing poet. Whatever that is. And there's another day of my life completely wasted. It's actually pretty funny seeing him go from being on top of the world to crushed under the weight of it. If you were a real friend, you'd be suffering together with me. I hope the two of you find happiness together. I'll get going then. I'll see you at Heimdall's airport. Sorry, but I think that mate's too refined to be affected by any poems that come from your head. What? Whoa, he didn't even get up, he just teleported. Ricky, did your memories come back? Hey, no hugging allowed. Ricky's finally back to his old self. After all this time, he's finally back. And such. Cut that out, it's seriously embarrassing. So, oh, it's so nice, it's so nice. Come on. Oh, my head still hurts, but I got most of my memories back at least. Can't believe that Anton, being an idiot, was what brought them back. Oh, whatever, I should probably be thanking him. Sounds like he's been really concerned about me this whole time. Self-defense weapons are selling almost as fast as we get them in. Sign of the times, I suppose. The demand gets even worse whenever word of another metal reaches us too. Careful out there. You never know what kind of trouble a lot of armed, nervous people can get up to. Harves and Gregor have great talent when it comes to research. President Schmidt won't order just anyone to help him, but he's forced them to help him out before. It's a shame they don't apply themselves more to their work though. They always seem to be messing around, doing whatever takes their fancy instead. Hope Harves and Gregor can graduate. It's hard to tell if their geniuses are just plain stupid sometimes. Bit harsh? I forgot how short on credits I was. Now I've got to do a proof of concept, but there's no way I'm getting this done in time. Only hopes making it about the remote control cars again. Man, I'm screwed. Gonna have to pull an all-nighter tonight for sure. Oh yeah, you guys are taking part in some operations soon, right? Gonna be okay? Well, just don't give up, got it? Good luck. Give it all you've got. I'll be giving all I've got to this report in the meantime. No matter how long you spend preparing, there's always the chance you'll end up in a pinch. At the end of the day, it all comes down to not giving up. So do your best, guys. President Schmidt is still over in Trista. What is he thinking? I could try to come back here before the train stopped. I wish he'd give a thought to how much more difficult it is to do odd jobs without him, but no. Why can't he listen to what other people have to say for once? Or care about anyone but himself? currently preparing for the worst. All lectures will be cancelled in the event of an emergency. The best thing for us would be for the war to come to an end soon. But we can't assume that will happen. Better be prepared for the worst. Sometimes I think he completely forgets he's this institute's president. Things are even more of a pain than usual here because of the war. And he's off doing whatever he likes. It makes me so mad. The institute is currently preparing for potential emergencies. Be careful out there, alright? As miserable as this war makes me, I sometimes wonder if we Erebonians even have a right to complain about it. Think about it. We're a country that's grown by annexing countless other neighboring regions. How many people has this nation put through exactly what we're dealing with now? That's what this war is all about. Opening our eyes to that. Even with the way things are, I wonder if we have the right to complain. This war is only happening to make us realize the suffering this nation has brought upon others. Possibly? I like the logic. Almine has always been a very kind person. She looks like something's weighing on her mind these days, though. All I can do is support and protect her. That's my duty, as her knight. No matter what happens, I will always be there to support and protect Almina. It's the life I've chosen. Aww. Well, Burge's excellent report gets an A. Something feels off about sitting in grading reports when there's a massive battle about to take place in Heimdall. It's not as though I can help or anything, but it feels strange. Some casualties are kept to a minimum. I'm concerned about the battle over in Heimdall, but it's not as though I can do anything to stop it. For now, I should focus on doing right by my students. Who do I want to win? Easy. Gotta be the Imperial Army. And putting aside what the Noble Knights did at the mine, they worked with actual terrorists. What really pushed me over the edge was the fact that they kidnapped Princess Elfin. Got no damn right to protect His Majesty. If you ask me, the Noble Knights used their power for their own selfish goals. They've been nothing but cowards since the war began, and they won't change it now. No way I'd ever support them. Both Mint and Makarov are on board the Courageous now, correct? Doubt either of them realize what that means, though. They probably just think they're on a vacation or something. Or should they think about how much I worry about them once in a while? Try to stop them from getting themselves into trouble, please. You really have to save them from themselves, though. How hopelessly careless and clumsy they both are. Wish Mint and Makarov would realize how worried some of us are about them and start acting a little more responsibly. Yes, we'll go with that. I'd hop aboard and keep an eye on them myself, but there's never any break in a housewife's duties. Try to act as my emissary and keep them out of trouble if you can. Just when I thought things were settling down around here, everyone's all worked up about another battle. Technology's supposed to make people's lives better, but it always ends up bringing them more misery like this. I was always convinced that developing new technology was a wonderful thing. Now I'm not so sure. If we didn't have Soldats or orbital tanks, this would have been a very different war. Maybe it wouldn't have happened at all. I'm starting to wonder if coming up with new technology is really such a good thing after all. I'm still stunned by how completely the Imperial Army managed to turn this war around. Still, I can hardly imagine Rufus Albrea is willing to take this lying down. Can hardly wait to see what trump card he most assuredly has up his sleeve. The freight trains carrying the 3rd Armored Division and their tanks just passed through Roa. It seems it's almost time for this war to come to an end. All that's left is to wait and see which side will come out on top. You Thor students are helping to liberate the capital, aren't you? Means Lady Angelica will be fighting alongside you. Bet you'll look amazing in the heat of battle, too. Squeal. Hope she gets those Alliance guys good. We'll cheer so loud she'll hear us all the way from Heimdall. You better take good care of Lady Angelica. Make sure to back her up as she gallantly strides across the battlefield. Squeal. Good luck, Lady Angelica. We'll be supporting you all the way. I could hardly believe the war's final battle is at hand. It wasn't long ago that I was last in that area conducting mass either. Only pray that no more tragedies like the one in Kellic befall this nation. No, I shouldn't dwell on the negative. I'm a sister of the church. I need to put my faith in the goddess and strive to convey her mercies to all. It just wouldn't do for a sister like me to not put her faith in the goddess. We just believe and have faith. Sure, everything will work out for the best, yes. Surely for the best. It's in the seemingly hopeless times like these that we of the church need to work the hardest, and work I shall. Maybe we should pray for new wallpaper. Good day to you. We'll be holding a special service to pray for peace very soon. We shall offer up our prayers to the goddess, that she might wipe away the sadness that hangs over our world. You are, of course, more than welcome to join us. Services will be held at churches and chapels all across the country today. I hope that, united in prayer, our pleas will ascend to the goddess. Phew, my department's finally looking healthy again. Weapons for individual use are selling particularly well, what with the concerns of the war and the tough monsters around. When you think about the sales coming from people being scared, they're a little harder to be happy about. My department's finally doing decently again, but it's kind of hard to be happy about why. Still, this group's got its start as a weapons manufacturing workshop, so I suppose it was an inevitability that we would do well during times of war. I knew Calva was up to its eyes in economic problems, but yeah, there's even been suspicious activity over there lately. Nothing of invading Crossbill, are they? They wouldn't, right? It's even harder to predict what will happen on the world stage now than ever before, which this war would end. The RF group's working on getting exports going again, but if Crossbow gets invaded, there's no point. I wish this war would hurry up and end itself so we can start piecing things back together again. According to our intel, the 3rd and 4th Armored Divisions intend to set themselves up Fort Selge away from the capital. Meanwhile, the armies of General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius are getting ready to try and repel them. It's going to be a tough battle indeed, fought between the very finest on both sides. Even as far away as we are, we'll need to make sure we're prepared for any possibility, however remote. Battle for Heimdall will be fought between the Imperial and Provincial armies' greatest soldiers. Trying to get caught up in the middle of it all? Too late! Hold on a minute. Are you the students from Thor's? It's good to see you. Here, Min's with you, and she'll be taking part in some sort of operation? I'll word to the wise, she's a little on the careless side. Her heart's in the right place, though. She's so determined to help people that I can't really bring myself to try and stop her. Just consider this an advanced apology for the trouble she's going to cause, and a request for you to look after her. I managed to secure 6 production lines for us. Not only that, but the chairman arranged for some new equipment for us too. We'll be manufacturing 3 times as fast now. Wow, you're so good at helping people out. Should try being a bracer. It was nothing really. Wait, don't tell your superior to change careers like that. Get to work, instead lies nipping at our heels. Sir. You make an excellent point. Very well then, I'll take one. Never fear, the most expensive configuration is the finest bullet and explosion proofing money can buy. And I'd say, times being what they are, those 2 features are more essential than ever before, wouldn't you? The Rhineford group is in the midst of conferring over what to do in light of the battle in Heimdall. You've done too much to reorganize the group to let this return to square one. Suppose it's a small comfort that the battle is taking place so far away. But having learned from our past mistakes, we've made an emergency manual just in case. We will weather the storm. The chairman putting roar into this company. The impact this battle has on the Rifle Group should be minimal. Even so, we'll all be taking care as individuals not to come to any harm. Hope you will do the same. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid the chairman's out at the moment. She had an awful lot to attend to of late. Oh, that's fine. Can't imagine we'd have a particularly pleasant conversation if she were here. If I may, I think she just has her own way of showing her concern for you. In fact, she left a message for you. It reads, "Make sure you see things through to the end." Of course it does. Call me an optimist, but I'd say the fact that she left a message at all shows that she cares. So many people supporting us, there's no way we can afford to fail. The chairman's focused on rebuilding the group and trying to keep the country stable. So she'll be away for a while. On that note, I wish you all a safe return after you do what you set out to. Sure, we're a massive imperial industrial group, but that doesn't mean we rule this region, Marquis Drogna does. That's something this ordeal has been a painful reminder of. Something we'll have to keep in mind from now on. After all, I don't know if something like that could happen again. If it does though, we'll be prepared for it. Depending on how the battle in Heimdall goes, there's a very real chance Roa could end up occupied again. If that happens, me and the other guards are going to protect the chairman and all of Rhineford Company workers. We will not have a repeat of what happened last time, I swear it. Well, fine then, how about this? Suppose that's a fair offer, very well. I'm impressed by how long you persisted in trying to drive me down. Well, I'm not a businessman for nothing. Some days I just think to myself, damn, I'm a hell of a businessman. Today is one of those days. Now that I pulled this off, I'll have to aim even higher and land an even bigger deal next time. Business has been too busy for me to put any real thought into it. I'm a little concerned about the situation in Heimdall. Suppose there's nothing I can do anyway. Just have to keep my ear to the ground and see how it all goes. So, the time to fight for Heimdall has finally come. It's frustrating to not be able to take part, but there's no point complaining about that now. Go forth and show us what this third faction of yours can really do. Yeah. Lord Rufus's orders are always precise and well considered. He always seems to have his eye on the future. It was his brilliant mind that allowed our forces to cause the Imperial Army so much trouble. We aren't able to support either army anymore. His Majesty the Emperor is in the capital. Please take good care of him. Hello there. Can I get you anything? Today sounds like it's going to be a dangerous one, but this place is staying open regardless. Notch advised that I go somewhere safer, but I decided against taking him up on that. No matter what happens, I'm standing my ground right here. Why not order something as long as you're here? I'll make sure to make it a meal you'll never forget. Oh, my. I told her that she should evacuate with the battle coming up, but she just won't budge on this one. I've tried and tried and tried. It's not like I can just leave her here on her own, though. Guess I'll just have to stick around and hope for the best. Harlan's a gutsy one, alright. Guess she gets that from her late husband. Nervous that the battle will end up affecting us all the way out here. I can stick around for a while longer. Well, something seems to be going on here, and I remember a bit about this my first time through, so it's like I was very much looking forward to this with the context of knowing stuff about crossbell and stuff like that. It's like, I can't believe this is actually happening. It's a miracle, a damn miracle. Forget the battle in Heimdall, this is way more important. Lieutenant General Walter is back. He's come back to us. I saw him, I really saw him. With my own eyes, there's no doubt it's Lieutenant General Walter. Surely, he disappeared in the attack that ripped out chunks of the fortress, but I just saw him. Oh goddess, thank you. Thank you so much. Forgive me for speaking badly of you. You haven't forsaken us after all. I never thought I'd see the day. Not my wildest, happiest dreams. Wait, this isn't a dream, is it? Please don't let it be a dream. See, because this is the thing, it's like, this is after the Azure Tree is gone, so what happened to cause this? Where am I? He's awake! Thank Adios, you're alright, sir. All of the 5th Armor Division has been hoping for this since the day we thought you left us. I can't believe you're actually back. Do I need to get my eyes checked? Wasn't he supposed to have disappeared when the fortress got annihilated? How is he still alive? I wouldn't believe it if I wasn't seeing it happen right in front of us. Why would he appear now, though? In 2 months since the assault that destroyed the fortress. Can only speculate on the cause. This may have something to do with the vanishing of the Azure Tree. Yeah, well, I'll keep this in mind when we get round to that. Perhaps its miraculous power being lost resulted in him reappearing somehow. And it's within the realm of possibility. Not that we have time to investigate strange theories and hypotheses at the moment. And whatever happened, there's not much we can do for him or anyone else by standing around here. Just get in the way. For now, let's leave things to the soldiers. I'm glad one more person is safe, but the only way we can save everyone is to secure a lasting peace. Indeed. Let's go. That's intriguing. Just patrolling the fortress when all of a sudden I found the Lieutenant General lying there. This must be the work of the goddess, it has to be. Maybe she decided to take pity on us, seeing how scared we were to even approach the fortress ruins. Or maybe it was someone else. He seemed a little confused, but physically he's completely unharmed. I don't even know what's going on anymore, but does this mean the others we thought died are alive and well too? To organize a search party right away. Some of them may still be out there. Can't believe my eyes. He's alive. He's really alive. Oh, Adios, thank you so much. Yes, get him that tea. Come. Can't believe my eyes. He's alive. Yeah. I can't stop crying. Oh, it's you, Rebecca. What's wrong with you? Why are you crying? No reason, sir, none at all. Stop that, Rebecca. You're just going to make the men serving under you feel uneasy. I'm sorry, sir. It sounds like they found the 5th Armored Division's former commanding officer. Not sure how it all happened, but he must be freezing. I should make him some warm eggnog to drink when he comes to. Guess miracles really do happen. The goddess doesn't abandon those who truly believe in her. That's what I think anyway. Stay safe while you're out there fighting the good fight, okay? I keep saying there's no need to worry. But I'm going to be here praying for your safety the whole time. Don't worry, we'll be back. Promise. It's only a matter of hours until the decisive battle begins. Considering all you've achieved to date, I'm sure you'll be able to contribute to its success. I'll be praying for your success. I can't believe it. I went out to the byroad to see if it was for real, and sure enough, there was a massive tree over in Crossbell. It's not the end of it though, the damn thing just up and disappeared in a blast of light too. Can't begin to understand what's going on, but you can bet I'll be selling this info. That's all I've got for now. Believe it, I actually witnessed that with my own 2 eyes. Good news is, I'll be able to pay my tab off by selling this information. Life sure is weird sometimes. Hey there, almost all of the Armored Division troops have left now. Got some crazy intel from August, too. Keep up with everything these days is a struggle. Kinda lost the will to flee, you know? It's hard to find the will to flee when you don't even know where you'll be safe in the first place. At this point, I'll be satisfied with being able to live to see another day. All clear, sir? Lieutenant General Craig is currently leading all units through Trista towards Heimdall. The time has finally come for them to show the 4th Division's true potential. Twin Dragons Bridge is a temporary base for us. We're prepared to abandon it should worse come to worse. Rather than worrying about that, you should instead focus your efforts towards Operation Heimdall. Look how many people are around here, though. No one else. That's my bike, in case you're wondering. It's not a person.